matchup between Goddard Rockets and Taos Tigers. Introduction of players first from the visiting team. Number 2, Philip Lopez. Number 3, Blaine Andrea. Number 22, Jordan Chavez. Number 30, Jose Morales. Number 33, Josiah Castillo. Number 35, Aiden Love. Number 45, Dominic De La Ola. Number 50, Kyle Mosquita. Number 55, Michael Gutierrez. And that's the starting lineup. Number 1, Eli Barncastle. Number 5, Joaquin Sanchez. Number 12, Isaiah Mesta. Number 23, Ezekiel Mudola. And number 44, Bryce Loya. Head coach, Charles Gould. And now for the Taos Tigers. Number 5, Trevor Greenhouse. Number 10, Gedrick Jolviak. Number 13, Orion Salazar. Number 20, Evan Salazar. Number 32, Gene Padilla. Number 33, Agustin Chavez. Number 44, Brandon Milalas. Now for starting 5. Number 3, Mario Rodriguez. Number 4, Mateo Salazar. Number 11, Roman Quintana. Number 22, Roberto Trujillo. And number 52, Malachi Eli. Assistant coaches, Travis Eli. Julio Romero, Lionel Salazar, and head coach Hernando Chavez. I'd like to ask that you show respect to all players, coaches, and officials.
Good morning, basketball fans. We are here live. This is Joby Hodling on KSVPTV.com. We're in Lovington, New Mexico in the final day of the North-South Shootout. The Goddard Rockets taking on the Taos Tigers, and starting lineups, you just heard them from the PA. Barncastle, Sanchez, Mestas, Barola, and Loya for the Rockets. Rodriguez, Quintana, Trujillo. I missed somebody. Salazar up at the tip, but the Goddard Rockets win it, and going down and scoring was Sanchez. And number 52, Malachi Ellie. I think they pronounce his name Ellie. All right, so across the timeline come the Taos Tigers, down 2-0. Down low it goes, number 52, Ellie, and he's going to be called for a travel. So the first turnover of the ball game by the Taos Tigers. Goddard gets the ball in to Loya, back to Loya, swing it over to the left side to Barncastle. Up ahead it goes to Mestas. Now Barola steps into the lane, puts up a little runner. Little 10-footer floater, it's good, 4-0, 7:24 and counting here in the first period, Goddard and Taos. On the right side, swinging it around is number 22, that's Trujillo. Shot up no good. Goddard with the rebound. Mestas comes down the floor. Barola on the left side to Barncastle. Outside he goes, Sanchez. Swing it over to the right side. Mestas drives into the lane. He'll put up a little runner. It's off the backboard, good, and one. So Isaiah Mestas, he goes to the line to shoot the and one. Well, what's happening here? I thought she said he counted. I guess they waved it off. Sorry about that. I looked down. Barola gets the ball in. He's going to shoot a fadeaway, no good. Ellie comes out of there with the rebound. He'll push it up the floor, and then he's going to be almost gets it taken away. They swing it over to the left side, and shooting the three, it's going to go. Number 11, Roman Quintana. 4-3 with 6:39 and counting. Up ahead it goes quickly. On the left side, shot is partially blocked. Rebound and put back by the Goddard Rockets, and then it goes out of bounds off of Taos. And that was Bruce Loya got that board. Put it back up. It doesn't go, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Mestas looking to get the ball in, still looking. He's going to get it out top, Barncastle. Swing it over to Barola. Now they go to the other side. Three-point shot from Mestas is off. Coming down with the rebound, Salazar. He'll push it hard up the right side. He's cut off over there by Barola. Picks up his dribble. Skip pass over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez down on the block. Ellie turns, kicks it over to number 4. Shot is up, no good. Getting the rebound, Barncastle. That was Mateo Salazar with the shot. Barncastle to Mestas, and he will come across, get it over to Sanchez. Back out to Mestas, swing it over to Barncastle. Left side. Loya out top. Oh, and he throws it away. It'll be Tiger basketball. Throwing it over to Barola, but a little far left. All right, so Quintana comes down. He's picked up by Barola. Goes over to the left side. Down underneath to go to Ellie. He's going to spin in the lane, left side, puts it up and in, and one. He's going to be fouled by Bruce Loya. That'll be the second team foul. Sorry, the first team foul on the Rockets. And Taos gets their first lead of the ball game. 5-4 is now our score. Shot is up and good. Ellie knocks it down, finishes the three-point play. Checking in for the Rockets is Josiah Castillo. He'll get the ball in from Barncastle, get it ahead to Barola. It's going to be stolen away, though. Coming away with it is Quintana. He'll go and kick it. Trujillo for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Up high for the rebound was Castillo. Up ahead it goes to Barola. Barola picks up his dribble. Going to go over to Barncastle on the left wing. He's going to go down the baseline, put up a little runner. He's no good, but he's fouled. And I'll just wait and see who they called that on. It's called on Mateo Salazar. That'll be his first and the second team foul on the Tigers. 5:08 to go here in the first period. 6-4. Tigers with a 2-point lead. Goddard can tie it up, but the first one from Barncastle rims out. Checking in for Taos Tigers is number 13, Orion Salazar. And taking a break will be Roman Quintana. All right, second free throw for Eli Barncastle is up, and it's going to bounce around and fall. Orion Salazar gets it ahead quickly to Ellie. He goes on the right side, up, no good. Coming out of there and down the court quickly to Mestas. He'll go up and score on the right side. That was a great pass up ahead by Ezekiel Barola. Goddard putting on a little half-court trap. Down the floor it goes. Kick it outside to Trujillo. Looks at a 3. Now he's going to step in and take a little floater. No good. Coming down there with the rebound will be Barncastle. He'll get it to Mestas. Up ahead he goes to Barola on the left side. Picked up down there by number 22, Trujillo. Barola goes back outside, and it's going to be poked away, but Barncastle will chase it down for the Rockets. Picked up by Salazar. Now to Barola. Trujillo on him. He spins, kicks it to the corner. Barncastle looks at the 3, doesn't take it. Back to Barola, right side. He kicks it outside. Three-point shot is up and away. And Taos steps out of bounds trying to save it. It'll be Goddard basketball as number 5 for the Tigers checks in. That's Trevor Tiblas. Mestas to throw it in. Out top Barncastle, swing it over to the left side. Sanchez drives down the baseline, puts up a runner, no good. Ellie with the rebound. He'll get it to number 13, Orion Salazar. He'll come across the timeline. Hands it off to Mateo Salazar. Swings it over the right side to Tiblas. He's going to spot up for 3. It's going to be short. Barncastle with the rebound. Mestas drives up the right side. He's got Castillo. He's going to go into the lane. He's fouled, so it'll be Goddard basketball down on the baseline. That's the second foul on number 3, Mario Rodriguez. Checking in for the Tigers, 20 and 44. That's Evan Salazar and Brandon Mirabal. And Ellie and Mateo Salazar get a break. Goddard basketball. Mestas back to him as he threw that one in. He's on the right wing. Goes to, they kick it outside. Three-point shot is up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Coming out of there with the rebound was Mirabal. And he'll get it to Orion Salazar. Salazar picked up out there by Barola. And now he's going to be fouled by Barola, who reached. So on the Rockets, that's the first foul on Barola, the second team foul. Rockets leading here with 3:23 to go in the first period, 7-6. Get it into the backcourt to Orion Salazar. He'll come across with Barola in his face, go to the right side. Gets it to T-Blas. Now outside to Mirabal. Swing it over to the left side. Now underneath it goes. On the left baseline, they're going to call a travel on Trevor T-Blas, the senior, for the Tigers. Goddard 7, Tigers 6. As the Rockets get the ball in to Castillo. Down the floor, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Good hands there by the Tigers, number 13, Orion Salazar. Remains Goddard basketball. Isaiah Mestas on the far sideline looking to throw it in. He does. Gets it into Sanchez. Then Barola. His shot not blocked, was underneath the rim too much. Rebound came down to Castillo. He puts it up, no good, and Taos gets that rebound. Down the floor they come. Evan Salazar drives, kicks it into the corner, down the right side baseline. Shot up, no good for number 3. That was Rodriguez. Goddard gets the rebound. Down the floor, Mestas comes, goes into the lane. Now he'll get it back out to Barola. Swing it over to Sanchez, into the corner to Barncastle. He's going to go into the lane, kick it to Barola. Barola steps back for a 3. No good. Coming out of there with the rebound is number 44, Brandon Mirabal. He'll get it to Rodriguez, push it up the floor. Kick it over to the left side. Evan Salazar drives, kicks it outside to T-Blas. Swing it back up top. He'll go around the screen. Well, number 13, Orion Salazar, into the corner. And then into the lane. Shot is blocked by Castillo, but getting his own rebound with Salazar. And then the shot put up and in by number 5, the senior, Trevor T-Blas. Goddard gets the ball in. Down the floor they come. They got a 2-on-1, 3-on-1, but they'll back it out. Sanchez to Mestas. Man, I got to get his name right. Sorry about that. Down the floor comes Salazar. Gets it out top to Orion Salazar. Now swing it over to the right side, and Rodriguez looks at a 3, does not take it. Brandon Mirabal tries to pass it to Evan Salazar, and it's going to go out of bounds on Goddard. So our score with 1:19 to go here in the first, 8-7 in favor of the Rockets. Checking in is 52, Ellie. Number 5, no, he was already in. Let's see here. Try it again. Looks like number 11, Quintana, came back in. And then number 32, Gene Padilla, checked in for the Tigers. Into the lane, shot up, no good, but a foul going to be called, and that was Quintana driving. Foul on who? Number 33, Josiah Castillo, his first and the team's third with 1:10 to go here in the first period. First shot up and off the front of the rim, no good. Checking in for the Rockets is number 35, that's Aiden Luck. And somebody else checked in a minute ago, I think it was number 30, Jose Porras, that's who it was. He's on the floor. Second shot coming here. Second half of the free throw, and he knocks it down. So Quintana with the point, and the Taos Tigers go up by 2, 9-7. Mestas. Back out to him, swing it over to the right side to Castillo, into the corner to Luck. His three-point shot is up, and it will toilet bowl and go. Aiden Luck knocks it down from the right corner. The sophomore, shot down, no good. Ellie gets the rebound, but it's stripped away from him. They're going to get it ahead to Sanchez. He'll go in on the left side, up and good. I think a good no call there. Oh, she called a flop, gave a warning. But the bucket counted, 12-9, Goddard with the lead. We're down under a minute, 33 seconds to go and counting. On the right side, Quintana throws it, it's stolen away, going down and going up, and bucket. Number 33, Josiah Castillo, 14-9 Rockets. As again, Quintana will bring the ball across the timeline. Picks his dribble up, goes to Evan Salazar. Swing it over to Trevor T-Blas out top. He'll put it on the floor. He's going to shoot a 3, and it's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Trevor T-Blas. 14-12, 1 second, and that will end the period. The Goddard Rockets leading the Taos Tigers 14-12. We'll take a quick break here, but before I do, tell you how everybody got here. So the Taos Tigers actually beat Lovington yesterday, 70-64. Their record coming in today is 7-5. The Goddard Rockets got to play, let's see here, yesterday. And we had that game on KSVPTV.com, and they fell to Los Alamos 49-37. Goddard coming into this ball game with a 5-8 record. Again, Taos with a 7-5 record, beating Lovington yesterday 70-64. All right, second period is about to get underway here. If you're just now joining us here on KSVPTV.com, it's Joby Hodling. Here on the call, my wife Pam on the camera. 14-12, Goddard leading Taos after one. Taos basketball. Roman Quintana will bring it down. Coming up against Porras. Picks up his dribble, goes down to Ellie. Outside he goes to Sanchez. Sanchez backs up, back down to Ellie on the right side. He loses his dribble but gets it back and then puts it up and in. Nice recovery there. And then almost stolen away. Luck gets the ball, gets it to Mestas. He's going to get it down the floor to Sanchez. Sanchez goes to Castillo. His shot up and in on the left side. 16-14. Goddard back up by 2 as Roman Quintana comes across the timeline. Swing it over to Mateo Salazar. He'll drive in on the left side, continue his dribble. Now he'll kick it outside. T-Blas down on the block. It's taken away. Good job there by Mestas as he'll drive down with a 2-on-1. He's going to hand it off, and up and in is number 30, Jose Porras. 18-14, Goddard. Taos brings it down. Roman Quintana goes around a screen from Ellie, goes into the left lane. He'll throw it up, and no good. Ellie fighting for the rebound, gets it. Kicks it to Quintana. Outside he goes. Chavez with the ball now to T-Blas. He's going to skip pass all the way over to the corner to Mateo Salazar down on the middle of the lane. Ellie goes up and bucket. I almost said AM1. Thought there might have been a foul, but no foul called. Good power drive there by Ellie. Down the floor comes Goddard getting through that midcourt trap. And then they'll get it to Mestas. He'll swing it over to Luck, swing it over to the right side. Up and it's taken away. Ellie with the steal. He'll drive up the floor on the left side. Now he turns and gets it back to Quintana. Quintana on the left wing, picked up out there by Porras. Down on the elbow. Ellie drives in and one. This time he is fouled. That's going to be called on Aiden Luck, the sophomore. And Malachi Ellie, he is a junior. He'll go to the line to shoot the and one for the Taos Tigers. And that bucket tied it up. Coming in for the Rockets is Barola and Barncastle. On the other side, coming into the ball game will be Mario Rodriguez and Robert Trujillo, a couple of the starters, as T-Blas and Chavez get a break. All right, so again, Taos putting on a half-court trap here. Goddard gets through it. Mestas to Luck. Luck on the left side. He'll stop, shoot a 17-footer. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the sophomore. 20-18, 5:50 and counting here in the first half. Goddard with the 2-point lead. It's been back and forth. From the left elbow, shot is up, no good. Ellie will save it, gets it back in to Rodriguez. He starts to drive. He's going to go down on the block to Ellie. He'll put it up, no good. Luck with the rebound. He'll get it to Barola. Barola taking his time now, coming across the timeline. Taos drops back on defense. Mestas looking at Barncastle, just holding the ball. Now he's swinging over to Barola. Down on the right block. Mestas, his shot is tipped out of bounds by Quintana. Checking in for Ellie is number 10. That's Yedrick Joswiak. Mestas to key it in, right side baseline. Way out top it goes. To Porras. He'll hand it off to Barola. Barola will spin, go into the lane. He'll put up a little runner. No good. Coming out of there with the rebound is Chavez. He'll drive up the floor, go to the right side. Shot up and good for the Tigers. Number 3, Rodriguez. He buries it from deep. 21-20. They get it to Barola against his pressure. Down the floor it goes to Porras. Porras will drive in on the right side. No good. Tipped around. The rebound coming down to Salazar. Mateo, he'll drive on the right side. Tries to go up. Nowhere to go with it. Mestas gets the rebound. Trapped in the backcourt. He's going to bounce it over to Luck. Ahead he goes to Barnkessel, then to Barola on the left wing. He's going to shoot the 3, and he buries it. So Barola with the 3. And the Rockets retake the lead by 2, 23-21, 4:26 and counting. Roman Quintana picked up by Barola, comes across midcourt, picks up his dribble. Goes to Jozwiak, hands it off to Trujillo. Trujillo on the right wing. He'll drive all the way in, throw up a little runner. It goes in and out. Luck with the rebound. He almost threw it to the wrong team, but he gets it to Mestas, and he'll bring it across the timeline. It'll be Mateo Salazar waiting on him as he comes on the right side. Man-to-man defense, which both teams have stayed in. Barncastle drives into the lane. He spins. What are they going to call? Something, and they do. A charge on Barncastle. Taking that charge was number 22, Roberto Trujillo. So that's the first foul on Barncastle. Second team foul is checking into the ballgame is number 50, and that is Kyle Mesquita. On the other side checking in was number 13, Orion Salazar, and also Ellie checking back in, Malachi Ellie. So Mateo Salazar to Orion Salazar. And Orion brings it across the timeline. Mesquita picks him up, goes over to the left side to Rodriguez. Now down to the block, right side, shot up and good. Count it. Ellie with the bucket, and that's going to be called on Luck, I do believe. So that will be his second and the team third with 3:39 to go here in the first half. It's 23-23, and the second time Ellie has gone to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Hard dribble into the floor, then the bucket. So he'll finish that, 24-23. Mesquita with the ball, gets it ahead to Barola. Barola across the timeline. Now he's going to go to the left side, get it to Luck, swing it back outside to Mesquita. Hand it off to Luck. Luck's going to swing it to Porras. Porras drives in on the right side. He'll put the shot up, no good. Coming down there with the rebound is Salazar. And he'll get it back from Trujillo. Rodriguez looked at a long 3, and now there is a long 3 on the other side. It's going to be no good. Flying in and getting the rebound was Luck. He'll get it to Barncastle. And now to Mesquita. He'll come across the timeline. Down on the block, Mesquita, nice cut and a nice finish there as Roberto Trujillo just on his hip, but went for the steal, and the ball got by him. Mesquita scores easily, and the Rockets take the lead back 25-24. Rodriguez out top to Ellie. He's going to take a 3, and he buries it. So 27-25, back up by 2. Mesquita, Barncastle, long pass down to Luck. Luck dribbles away, and now he'll get it back to Barncastle into the right corner. And fake the 3, tried to go by, gets it out to Mesquita on the left elbow, and he'll back out. Luck into the corner, Barncastle. He's going to go down the left baseline, up and in. Nice take there by Eli Barncastle, the 6'2" junior for the Rockets, and the Rockets tied up 27-27 as we go under 1 minute. Orion Salazar swings it. He gets it down in the corner to Rodriguez. Rodriguez out top to Trujillo. He'll drive, kick it. Back to Rodriguez. Now back out to Trujillo. He goes into the lane on the right side, loses the dribble. It'll be a turnover back to the Rockets as number 20 checks in. That's Evan Salazar. Also checking back in, Trevor Tiblas. So Mateo Salazar and Roberto Trujillo will get a break for the Tigers as we go under 140. Tied up 27-27. Mesquita Picked up by Orion Salazar. Goes to the right side. And it's going to be stolen away. Mario Rodriguez for the Tigers will go and lay it up easily on the left side. And the Tigers take a 2-point lead with 1:23 and counting. Again, putting on some full court trap pressure here. Goddard gets it to Barola. Head to Barncastle on the right side. The layup is good and one. Foul going to be called on Ellie. And that is number 30, Jose Porras, the sophomore, scores. So he has a chance here for a 3-point play, and that's the second foul. Nope, they got 0 up there. They had 2, now they got 0, so at least the first foul on Ellie. As checking in for the Taos Tigers is Gene Padilla. And on the other side checking in for Luck is Josiah Castillo. All right, so Jose Porras at the line to finish the 3-point play, which he does. Didn't hit anything but net. 30-29, Goddard. 112 and counting. Taos bringing it across timeline. Quintana, he'll hand it off to T-Blas. He's going to get it over to the right side to Padilla. Padilla working his way. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to Quintana. Picked up by Barola. He'll hand it off to T-Blas. Barola to switch. They're in a 2-3 zone. And switching out top, driving in the lane and kicking it. 3-point shot is up and good. Nope, off the rim for T-Blas. Looked like it was going to be good. Mesquita chases it down, but he knocks it out of bounds. The official pointed the wrong. She said white and pointed the wrong way, but she quickly fixed that. All right, so Evan Salazar into the backcourt to Quintana. We're down to 40 seconds and counting. Quintana's going to hand it off to Padilla. Padilla, swing it over to the right side. Quintana, try to drive inside, passes askew, so Goddard gets the turnover. Mesquita down on the left side. He'll kick it to the left side to Barola. Out top it goes to Castillo, and then it's going to be a turnover on Goddard as he went back to the corner too high for Porras. So a pair of turnovers, first Taos and then Goddard. And we're down to 19.5 seconds. As Quintana taking his time, Barola meeting him at midcourt. He'll cross on the left side, now spin and go back the other way. Down to 10 seconds. Padilla swing it over to the right side to Quintana. 3 seconds. He's going to, it's going to be turned over. Barola for the half-court shot. Oh, looked like it was going, but it did not. So at the half, it'll be Goddard 30 and the Taos Tigers 29 here in the first game of the day for the varsities. Up next will be the JV teams for the Artesia Bulldogs and the Los Alamos Hilltoppers, and then at 1:30-ish, it'll be the second varsity game of the day as Artesia Bulldogs will be playing the Hilltoppers from Los Alamos. We're on KSVPTV.com. It's Joby Hodling. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a great Saturday so far. We are. Beautiful day over here in Lovington. Pretty chilly, but the sun's shining brightly outside. A little bit of a breeze. Our score here at the half, 30-29 in favor of the Goddard Rockets. Stay right there. Second half coming up here at about 9.5 minutes. Welcome back here to KSVPTV.com. The Goddard Rockets and the Taos Tigers here at the half. The score 30-29 in favor of the Rockets. And the second half about to get underway. Barncastle, Sanchez, trying to see, Barola, Loya, and Mesquita on the floor for the Rockets. On the other side, it's Quintana. All of them are bent down where I can't see their numbers. Ellie, I think it's a starting five. Goddard basketball. On the right side, kicking it to Barncastle. He goes down on the block to Loya. His turnaround is good off the backboard. 32-29. Down the floor comes Quintana. Swing it over to the right side. Trujillo out top to Mateo Salazar. Swing it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes around the screen. He'll stop, shoot the three. It's off the rim, no good. Ellie with a great rebound. He'll put it up left side, no good. And then we're going to have a foul called on the rebound. And that's on number 3, Mario Rodriguez. So Goddard basketball. That's the third foul on Rodriguez. Mesquita bringing the ball down. He's going to be picked up by Trujillo. Dribbling around. He'll hand it off to Loya. Back to Mesquita. Down the right side baseline he'll go. It's going to be tipped and tipped again. It goes out of bounds lastly on Eli Barncastle. So turnover on the Rockets. 7:05 and counting. As Quintana will bring it across the timeline. Mesquita waiting on him. He'll hand it off to Salazar. Ellie back to Salazar, right side. He's going to put up a little 15-footer, no good. Good rebound there for the Rockets, Bruce Loya. He gets it to Mesquita, who drives up the right side. On the right side, shot up no good for Sanchez. Second effort is up. And there is a push, so Mestas with the shot. And now he'll have to shoot 2. The foul called on Malachi Ellie, and they still just have a 0. I know he's got more than 0. Oh no, they got 2 up there now. I looked at the wrong side. Both number 52s are up on the board. Goddard doesn't even have a 52. I think they put it on the wrong side on accident. Missed the first, made the second. 33-29 Goddard. As Quintana goes on the left side. And there's a foul going to be called on the Rockets, number 12, Isaiah Mestas. It'll be his first and the first team foul here in the third period. As Quintana looking to get the ball in. Bounce pass on the left side. Shot is up and good for Mario Rodriguez. 33-31. Back within 2 are the Tigers. Mesquita across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. He's going to get it to Mestas. And now we're going to have a timeout taken by Goddard. So with 6:19 to go here in the third period, the Rockets lead the Tigers 33-31. That was a 30-second timeout. So we'll be back here in just a few moments, or here in about 30 seconds. All right, so Goddard basketball. Mestas will key it in right over between the scorer's table and his bench. He's going to go into the backcourt. Mesquita fades over to the right side. Now gets it to Loya. Loya looked at Mesquita travel going in. He's going to hand it off, and the nice, and it goes off the rim, no good. Ellie comes up with the rebound. He'll push it up the floor. On the left side, Mateo Salazar. It's going to be tipped by Mesquita, turnover, and then a foul on Mateo Salazar. So they get the turnover and the foul. That'll be the second on Salazar. and the team's third here in the third period. Mestos drives, kicks it to Barncastle, left wing. He'll go into the center lane, get it to Mosquita, swing it over to Loya. Loya looks at the three, doesn't take it. He'll go into the lane. He puts a shot up and in. Pretty good take there by Loya. Finishes on the left side with the right hand, and Goddard takes a 4-point lead, 34-31. Rodriguez outside to Quintana. He'll just kind of work his way around, hand it back to Rodriguez, go around the screen from Ellie, tries to go to him, and then it goes off of Barncastle and out of bounds, so it'll remain Taos basketball. Keying it in on the right side will be Quintana. Trying to get it into, well, he goes to Salazar. Outside, he kicks it, and the three-point shot up no good. Barncastle rips down the rebound. And he'll get it to Mestos, and he comes across the timeline. Over to the left side, Loya got a 15, 18-footer. He knocks it down from the baseline, 35-31, 37-31, I'm sorry. On the right side, shot up, no good. Loya comes down with the rebound. That was Quintana who drove, gets it down the floor. Sanchez on the left side. His shot is blocked by Ellie. Out of bounds, so it'll remain Goddard basketball. Checking into the ball game for Taos is Evan Salazar, as Mateo Salazar will get a break, and coach for the Tigers calls a timeout. 4:50 to go in the third period. It's 37-31 in favor of the Goddard Rockets. All right, we're back. Into the corner it goes for the Rockets to Mestas. Swing it around to the right side. Barncastle with it. Back out to Mestas. Swing it back to the left side. Mosquita, left wing, puts it on the floor. 2-3 zone here for the Tigers. Loya tries to drive. He loses the ball. They're going to get it ahead to Rodriguez. He'll pull up. Off his kind of falling backwards. He's able to put it off the backboard and in. 37-33, 4:24 and counting. Full court trap here for the Tigers. Mosquita with the basketball. He'll get it over to Mestas, and that's 10 seconds. No, a timeout taken by Goddard. Boy, right as they were fixing to call it, so a timeout taken by Goddard. So we'll take it here too. We'll stay here, but 37-33 Goddard. All right, 37-33 Goddard. Goddard basketball. Mestas into Mosquita. He's going to be picked up in the backcourt by Quintana. Back to Mestas, back to Mosquita. Checking in during that timeout was Luck for the Rockets. Mosquita with the basketball. Picked up out there by Rodriguez. Back to Mestas, back to Mosquita. So just working around out top right now, running time down with a 4-point lead. Mestas way out top. He'll swing it to Barncastle. Barncastle back out top, now back to the right side. Try to go down on the elbow. It's stolen away. Coming out of there with it, Roberto Trujillo. He'll bring it across the timeline, go into the lane, kick it to the corner. Salazar kicks it outside, swing it over to the other corner. And that's number 22, Roberto Trujillo. He steps up and knocks down a 17-footer, 37-35. Back within two are the Tigers. Luck with the basketball. Swing it over to Mosquita. Mosquita on the right side will back it back out. Out top he goes to Barncastle. Barncastle puts it on the floor, kicks it into the corner. They swing it around, do the Rockets. Mestas backs it up. Swing it over to the right side. Mesquita picked up out there by Quintana. Now Sanchez. Sanchez picked up by Ellie. Gets it to Luck on the right elbow. Nice pass, but unable to finish Mesquita. Luck hit him on a back cut. Taos gets the rebound, and Rodriguez crosses the timeline, kicks it over to the right side. The three-point shot is going to be up and no good. Oh, and they rebound it. Mesquita does right back into Ellie, and he puts it up and in. That ties it up with 2:32 to go as the Rockets get it down the floor to Sanchez on the right side. He goes down the baseline, and he loses the ball. And I can't tell if they called a foul. Nope, it's a turnover on the Rockets as Barola checks in. Also checking in is Castillo for the Rockets. On the other side for Ellie is number 10. It's Yedrick Joswiak. Taos brings it across the timeline. Quintana picked up by Barola, goes to Joswiak. He'll hand it off to T-Bloss, who also checked in. Into the corner he goes, back outside. The three-point shot is up. It's going to be short and trying to save it, but Barola gets the ball on the effort by T-Bloss to save it. Mestas brings it down the floor, up the middle, fades over to the left side. Gets it back. Taos was in a 2-3 zone for a minute. They've gone back to man-to-man. Castillo to Mestas on the left wing. Picks up his dribble, goes down to Castillo. He's going to put it on the floor, step back, 10-footer is going to be good. Rolls around and falls. The Rockets take a 2-point lead again, 39-37 as we get down to 1:33 and counting here in the third period. Quintana crosses the timeline. Barola picks him up, swing it over to Evan Salazar. Now to Trevor T-Bloss, and we're going to have a foul away from the ball, I think. That was away from the ball, and that foul called on Isaiah Mestas, the junior. And that is his second. As the Goddard coach asking the official what she saw, where she saw it. All right, so they're back ready to go here. It'll be Quintana on the right side baseline to key it in for the Tigers. He gets it into T-Bloss. He'll spot for a long three. It's off the rim, no good, but getting the rebound and put back. Oh, and it rolls out. Gets his own rebound again is Joswiak. He's trapped in the corner, and he is going to be a timeout taken by Taos since he tried to get it out of there. So the score remains 39-37 Goddard. And the timeout taken. Looks like Ellie is going to check back into the ball game for the Taos Tigers. 30-second timeout. We'll be back. Taos basketball is Evan Salazar looking to get it in. He's going to go way back into the backcourt to Roman Quintana, and he'll come across timeline facing up against Barola. To the left side, Trujillo back out top, driving in. A little runner is no good. Ball bounces around. Mestas comes out of there with it. He'll push it ahead to Sanchez. Sanchez flies in and scores on the right side, and Goddard goes up 41-37, back to a 4-point lead. But right down the floor quickly come the Taos Tiger. Eli, his shot partially blocked, and then he hits it out of bounds. So it'll be Goddard basketball, 41-37 as we're under a minute. 40 seconds now and counting. Barola bringing the ball up against Trujillo. Swing it over to the left side. Goddard on the right side, back to the left side. Barola back to Luck on the right side, into the corner to Sanchez. Stepping back for three and knocking it down. Number 33, Josiah Castillo, the 6'3" junior, buries it as we're now down under 12 seconds. Quintana right side, swing it over to the left side. Step back for a long three. It's going to be off the rim, no good. Ellie goes up for a rebound, gets it to T-Bloss, and that's going to end the third period with the Goddard Rockets leading 44-37. Fourth and final period coming back at you here on KSVPTV.com. And while we're here at a break, thank some of our sponsors bringing this Goddard game to everybody. Goddard and Taos game free of charge. See if I can find my list. There it is. So we want to thank the following sponsors for sponsoring Goddard Rocket Basketball here on KSVPTV.com. Amigo Machinery, the Kabuto dealership in Roswell. Artesia General Hospital. Bob Reed Pest Control. Candlewood Suites. CBE, Dion's Pizza, ENMU Portales, and ENMU Roswell, Farmers Country Markets, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating, Game Day, Uncle Suds, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, National Furniture Liquidators, Pecos Valley Equipment, John Deere, Plateau, Premier Chiropractic, Richland Dodge, Richland GM, and Roswell Honda and Roswell Hyundai, Roswell's Heat Company, Trustmark Roofing, Wakefield Oil, and Wakefield Oil Express. Thank you so much to those sponsors for allowing us to bring this ball game to you right here on KSVPTV.com. All right, so Taos basketball to start things off here in the fourth as Quintana working against Barola, continues dribbling, kicks it outside to Evan Salazar, and he'll go back to Quintana on the right wing. Nice cut on the back side, on the right side, up and in for number 5, Trevor T-Bloss. So that cuts the lead back to 5 as the Taos Tigers putting on some blitz defense here. The ball is going to be out of bounds, and there's going to be a foul called. And they're calling that on number 11, I believe. That's his first, and of course, the first team foul here in the fourth and final period, barring a tie. Goddard basketball. It'll be Joaquin Sanchez to key it in. And up ahead come Barola quickly as they get the ball through that trap. Barola continues to go, and then he's going to be out of bounds. So turnover on the Rockets. Taos basketball. Evan Salazar into Roman Quintana. Now T-Bloss on the right wing. He'll just pull up and shoot the three, and he knocks it down. Trevor T-Bloss, the senior, hits it, and that gets the Tigers within 2. Luck down the floor quickly. On the right side, Mestas, he'll drive in and kick it to Sanchez. He'll hand it off. They swing it over to the right side. Now back to the block on the right side. Now nice cut, and the shot up no good, but that'll put Mestas on the line. The 5'9" junior will go to shoot 2. And they call that on number 3, Mario Rodriguez, the junior from Taos. That's his 4th. Second team foul. First shot up, no good. Checking into the ball game for the Rockets is Jose Porras. And he'll come in for, well, they got 6 guys on the floor. Coming out of the ball game will be Joaquin Sanchez. So the second half of the free throws coming up here for Mestas. His shot is up, and this time is good. So he makes 1 and 2, and that takes the lead back to 3. 45-42. Goddard putting a little pressure on. Salazar gets it up ahead. T-Bloss, he'll put it on the floor on the left side. He'll go all the way up and score. Nice take there for Trevor T-Bloss. And that gets the Tigers within 1, putting a lot of pressure in the backcourt. The Rockets get it across to Porras. Porras will pull it back out. Get it to Mestas. He'll work his way against T-Bloss. Now Castillo back to Mestas. Luck cutting. He's going to swing it out to the corner. Then they get it to number 33. That's Castillo into the corner to Luck. His three-point shot no good. Coming out of there with the rebound is Mario Rodriguez. He'll push it across the timeline, pick up his dribble. He'll go to Evan Salazar. Now to Roman Quintana on the right side. Luck picking him up. And they're going to call a carry as the ball went up over his head and he went back to dribbling it. Ellie and Mateo Salazar check back in for the Tigers. It'll be Goddard basketball. Keying it in will be Porras. He'll get it into Mestas, and he'll walk it across the timeline. Coming out on him is number 13. They kick it to the corner. Porras drives, puts up a little bunny, and it goes. And a shoot comes off of Evan Salazar, so they're going to give him a stop the clock and let him get his shoe back on. 47-44, Goddard back up by 3. All right, so Quintana coming down the floor against actually that's Salazar. T-Bloss to Evan Salazar, back to Mateo Salazar. Out top it goes to Orion Salazar. Trying to keep the Salazars straight. T-Bloss goes down to Ellie. Ellie goes up and one. He'll go to the line to shoot it. He's had 3 or 4 of those. Has Malachi Ellie, the junior center. And that gets the Tigers within 1, so this and 1 shot can get them tied back up here. 5:18 to go in the 4th and final period, barring a tie. That 1 pound, and then he puts it up, and it bounces in and out. Coming out of there with the rebound, Josiah Castillo, and he'll get it to Barola as they put on some pressure here. Up ahead to Mestas. He'll go down and back outside. Swing it over to Castillo. Castillo over to the right side to Barola. To Luck. Luck turns, goes back to the left side. To Porras. Back outside. Castillo. Luck, right wing. Hands. Oh, he'll keep it. Nice take there by Luck. They went for the fake pass, and he went right by the defense and scores easily on the right side. The sophomore, Aiden Luck, with the bucket, and it's back to a 3-point lead. As Barola almost gets the steal, Ellie able to go get it. Now he'll spin, he'll go into the left side. Shot up and good, and he's going and one again. Nice, strong move there by Malachi Ellie. And the foul called on number 33, that's Josiah Castillo. Checking in Quintana and Roberto Trujillo and Agustin Chavez for the Tigers. At the line will be Ellie. He's had, I think this is his 4th, maybe even his 5th and 1. Shot up, and this time is nothing but the bottom of the net. So that ties it up, 49-49, 4:30 to go as Taos putting on this half-court trap. Luck. They swing it over to Mestas. He's across the timeline, gets it down to Castillo. Out top to Barola on the left wing. Puts it on the floor, goes back to Mestas way out top. Backcourt cut by Luck, and then he'll swing it over to the right side. A little 15-footer is up, no good. Backside rebound brought down by Roberto Trujillo, and he'll drive it up the floor. Barola meeting him there. It gets to Ellie. Ellie on the right side up and in. Good job that time by Josiah Castillo not to foul him, just put his arm straight up. Ellie goes up and scores. Got to get through the press. On the right side, Porras. Tipped out of bounds by Roman Quintana. It'll remain Goddard basketball. Checking in for the Rockets, Bruce Loya, and also Barncastle as Luck gets a break. And somebody else, let's see, 2, 4, 5. Who else came out? I missed it. Right side. Porras on the baseline, picks up his dribble. He's going to skip past it, and that's turnover. Quintana steps in front of the pass. He'll bring it down the floor. Leading 51-49. He'll kick it over the left side into the corner. 3-point shot is off the rim, no good. It goes off of a rocket, but chasing it down is Trujillo. Trujillo spins back, and he's going to throw it into the corner again. 3-point shot. No, he's going to go down to Ellie on the block. Ellie will kick it outside. Over to the right side. Mateo Salazar for 3 off the rim, no good. The ball is tipped around, and the Rockets go get it. Porras drives in on the left side and 1. Count it. That foul called on Josiah Castillo, his first third-team foul. As checking back into the ballgame is Trevor T-Bloss for the Tigers. That shot tied it up for the Rockets, and at the line to try to take the lead. Jose Porras with the N1, and he does. So 52-51, Goddard with the 1-point lead, 3:08 and counting to go in the ballgame. T-Bloss with the ball, picked up by Barola. He'll go by him on the left side, swinging into the corner. The 3-point shot is up and good. Roman Quintana from the left wing, 54-52. Tigers. Half-court trap. Mestas goes back over Barola into the corner. Three-point shot is up and good. So answering, number 30, Jose Porras, and Goddard coach calls a timeout, a full timeout, as Goddard retakes the lead 55-44 in this back-and-forth matchup between the Taos Tigers and the Goddard Rockets. So a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back in about a minute. All right, the 1-minute timeout is complete. Taos basketball. And it'll be Roman Quintana to bring it across the timeline. Barola waiting on him there at midcourt for the Rockets. He'll kind of fade over the left side, get it to T-Blas. Into the corner. Quintana down on the block on the left side. Is Ellie, he swings it outside and going into the right side lane, up and missing the layup, but there was a putback by Ellie, and he is fouled. So good take there by Trujillo, but the ball doesn't go. A little hard off the backboard and rim, but Ellie gets the board. He's putting it back up as he's fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot two with 2:23 to go here in the ball game. And down by one. So with two free throws, it can be the Tigers back up by one. First free throws off the front of the rim, no good. Getting ready to check in is Aiden Luck for the Rockets. Loya will get a break. That foul was on Loya. It was his second. Getting ready to check in for the Tigers. Second free throw is up and good. And coming back into the ballgame, Mario Rodriguez. Trevor T-Blas will get a break. 55-55. 2:23 to go in the ballgame. Luck. Bounce pass to Barncastle. He'll get it ahead to Porras. Porras trapped, but he'll dribble away from it. Now dribbles through traffic, but it's going to be a turnover. Mateo Salazar comes out of there with it. He'll spin it over to Trujillo. Trujillo way out on the left wing. Gets it to Quintana. Mestas coming out to meet him. Quintana backing away. Now he gets to Ellie on the elbow, left side. He'll hand it off. Mario Rodriguez drives in and scores. Nice take there by Rodriguez. Soft touch with the left, and it's 57-55. Tigers. Luck, and he has it knocked out of bounds by Mateo Salazar. So going to remain Goddard basketball, but putting that pressure on. 1:47 to go in the ball game. Tigers 57, Rockets 55, and it's Goddard basketball. Getting into Barncastle, back to Mestas, and the Tigers will back out of their full press. Mestas across the timeline. He'll go into the right side, kick it to Luck. Luck drives into the lane, puts up a little bunny. Off the backboard, no good. Put back, no good. And coming out of there with the rebound was Ellie. He gets it to Quintana. Going to swing it over to the left side to Mario Rodriguez. Porras comes out on him. Back to Quintana. Porras switches with Mestas into the corner. Set it back up, and Quintana, and we're going to have a timeout taken by the Taos Tigers coach with 1:16 to go here in the ball game. 57-55, Tigers leading the Rockets. All right, Tiger basketball right by their bench. They'll key it in. Back to Quintana in the backcourt, picked up by Mestas. Quintana working against him. Gets it to Trujillo. He's picked up by Barola. Just working their way around outside. Hand it off to Mario Rodriguez. He'll keep the ball. Back out to Quintana, and now a foul as Barola grabs on as we went under a minute. 53.5 seconds, and that's the 4th team foul, so they had that foul to give. It's the 2nd on Barola. Next foul will put the Tigers in the bonus. Way back over to the far side to Quintana. He gets by Mestas. Hand it off to Mario Rodriguez. Mestas chasing him. They're just making some moves here. Kick it over to the right side. Mateo Salazar. Finally, they're going to foul him. So he'll go to the line here, as that is the 5th team foul. And that's the 3rd, I believe, on... Yep, that's the 3rd on Barola. Ezekiel Barola, the junior, 6-footer. And now timeout taken by Goddard. So a full timeout taken, a 1-minute timeout. It's 57-55, 39.8 seconds to go here in the ball game, unless there's a tie, of course. It'll be Taos basketball coming out of the timeout. They'll be going to the line to shoot 2 as they are in the double bonus after that foul. All right, at the line for the Taos Tigers will be number 4, the senior, Mateo Salazar. As he'll get 2 shots here to give the Tigers a 4-point lead if he can knock them both down. It's 57-55 with 39.8 seconds to go. Goddard coach called that timeout to talk about what they want to do after these. First shot is good, so Salazar knocks it down. That's Mateo. So they got Mateo Salazar, Orion Salazar, and I thought there were 3 Salazars. Maybe there's just the 2, and I just kept getting them confused. No, Evan Salazar. Goddard takes another full timeout again to talk about it. It's 58-55. Taos, and they got another free throw coming up. Stay right here for the end of the Goddard Taos basketball game in the North-South Shootout right here on KSGPTV.com. All right, the final 5 seconds of the 1-minute timeout taken by Goddard is clicking away. Mateo Salazar back on the line for his 2nd free throw. Made the first, gave the Tigers a 3-point lead. The second one can make a 2-shot lead, 2-score lead. And it rolls around, and it does fall, so 59-55, 4-point lead. Luck, Barncastle, going to get it across, and he throws it away. Salazar goes and gets it. Mateo Salazar spins, and he's going to be fouled. So back to the line goes Salazar. That foul called on number 23, Ezekiel Barola. That's his 4th. And Mateo Salazar will go back to the line. He can make it a 6-point lead here with 2 free throws. 31.23 seconds to go in the ball game. Up next, we won't be carrying it, but up next is Artesia JV taking on Los Alamos JV. And then about 1:30 as Salazar knocks that one down, so 60-55 Taos. About 1:30-ish, depending on how these games go. It'll be the Artesia Bulldogs taking on the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. Shot is up. This one is no good. Barncastle with the rebound. Just holding it, but he'll get it to Mestas. Taking his time, gets it to Barncastle. They need to kind of pick up their pace here. Ellie knocks it away. Turnover back to the Tigers. Quintana with the basketball. He'll step through. Trujillo and a foul called. So going to the line will be number 22, Roberto Trujillo. That foul called on number 5, Joaquin Sanchez of the Rockets. That was his first. So 14.7 seconds here, 5-point lead. Can go to 7 with 2 free throws, and Trujillo knocks the first one down. So 6-point lead, 61-55. Roberto Trujillo, the junior point guard, steps back up. His free throw is good. So 62-55, a timeout taken by Taos. Another 1 minute full timeout. So coach from Taos wants to talk about how he wants to defend here with a 7-point lead. Probably say no fouls, just stay in front. 62-55, we'll be back in 1 minute. Goddard basketball down by 7, 14.7 seconds to go. Barncastle to key it in, get it to Luck. Luck's going to baseball pass it ahead to Sanchez. He'll drive in on the right side, bucket no good. Ellie with the rebound, and that'll be the final score. The Taos Tigers will win this ball game 62-55. As time runs off. And so the first period, it was 14-12 Rockets. At the half, the Rockets continued to lead, this time by 1. It was 30-29. At the end of 3, Rockets were up 44-37, had a 7-point lead, but Taos battled back. They end up winning this ball game 62-55. Thanks for tuning in here on KSVPTV.com to watch and listen to the Taos Tigers and the Goddard Rockets here in their final games of the North-South Shootout. Again, want to thank our sponsors bringing this game to you today. Amigo Machinery, the Kubota dealer, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Candlewood Suites, CVE, Dion's Pizza, ENMU for Taos, and ENMUR, Farmers Country Markets, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating, Game Day, Uncle Suds, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, National Furniture Liquidators, Pecos Valley Equipment, that's John Deere, Plateau, Premier Chiropractic, Richland Dodge and Richland GM, Roswell Honda and Roswell Hyundai, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Wakefield Oil, and Wakefield Oil Express. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Thanks to all you that tuned in and watched here on KSVPTV.com. The final score, Taos 62, Goddard 55. At 1:30, we'll be back on KSVPTV.com. We'll also be on KSVP Radio, AM 990, FM 93.7. Well, I'm not sure of that. I need to find out. We've got the girls' game going on in Artesia this afternoon. I know we'll be on KSVPTV.com here on Facebook and YouTube as well for the boys' basketball game. The girls in Artesia, we'll see where we're at, and I'm sure it'll be on Facebook letting everybody know. Thanks for tuning in.